On paper, Crue Ball looks a bit daft. Pinball and Motley Crue? That's funny. But in all honesty, pinball and rock music go together like a hand in a glove. Pinball and rock music have history, and some of the most well-loved pinball tables are ones that feature bands like AC/DC, Metallica, Kiss and Guns N' Roses. Basically what I'm saying is that Crue Ball is not as weird as it looks at first glance, but unfortunately it can't play in the same ballpark as the luminaries we just listed. Crue Ball isn't a bad game, but it's a missed opportunity. Being a video pinball title means it should free itself from the trappings of real-world pinball, but sadly the table design is one of the most uninspired we've seen so far. The table itself cribs the 3 playfields stacked on top of each other design from Devil Crash MD, but instead of populating them with interesting gimmicks, they're mainly full of drop targets. There's so many drop targets, it's ridiculous. Where's the bumpers, kickers, gates and ramps? There's some slow lumbering enemies to destroy, but ultimately they feel like a variant of the many drop targets that are already on the table. So what happens when you clear all these drop targets? The main bonus is you open a single ramp that launches you off to a bonus game that is more like Breakout than pinball. In this screen you have to bounce the ball into a horde of oncoming enemies. The more you kill, the bigger you score, but once you gutter the ball it's back to the same boring table you were playing before. And that's it! Crue Ball isn't a terrible game, and its action is fairly frantic with some decent physics to help it feel robust, but it's just so dull. There's 3 licensed Motley Crue tunes that have been churned through the Mega Drive's crunchy YM2612 sound chip, and they're certainly worth a listen if you're interested, but that's no justification to spend money on this when better pinball games are available on the Mega Drive.